Hello out there. Can I talk to you about Tom? Can I talk to you about Aunt Flo? What about the curse? Or here's another one. Can I talk to you about Shark Week? Some of you might know what I'm talking about with those nicknames, but that's exactly what they are. Nicknames to hide what most women don't like to talk about, and that's their period. You know, this entire world knows that a woman will have a period every single month. And it's been a silent conversation, but it really shouldn't be silent anymore. There's a lot of health concerns when it comes to a woman and her period, because we are buying, and we are buying for our young girls, over-the-counter products from our grocery store and our drugstores that contain things that I'm sure a lot of us have never even given thought to. But I was concerned because I was exposed to a We Say Yes campaign that offers a healthier alternative to our feminine hygiene products. So I was a little concerned what was actually in the over-the-counter products, so I did a little research. Upon my research, and I went all over the web, and anybody can do this, but I found out that most pads and tampons that we buy at grocery stores and drugstores contain a fiber called viscose. I'm not sure if I said that right, but it contains a fiber called viscose rayon. It's a very cheap fiber, but it has a byproduct of dioxin. I looked up viscose rayon. It's what, a lot of clothes were made with back in the day. It's uncomfortable. It doesn't breathe well. You sweat a lot in it. But I looked that up. I singled it out, and I learned that it had a byproduct of dioxin. I didn't know what dioxin was. So again, I researched it further, found out that dioxin is a carcinogen. And if you don't know what a carcinogen is, that means it's cancer causing. So I looked into it further. Why is dioxin in our pads and tampons? Well, the FDA approves the use of viscose rayon because it only produces trace amounts of dioxin in the pads and tampons. Trace amount versus a lifetime, I shouldn't say lifetime, but an exposure over a course of a woman having her period. If there's trace amounts in each pad and tampon, think about how many times a woman starting at a young age is going to be exposed to that trace amount of dioxin. It said that a woman can use approximately 12,000 to 17,000 pads and tampons over a course of her lifetime during her period. Trace amount of dioxin that many times over. That's a lot of exposure to a carcinogen. I got concerned because as a nurse promoting women's health and as a volunteer at my local breast cancer organization, I'm reading statistics that younger women, early 20s, mid 20s, are developing cancer, female cancers that normally don't occur until later in life. So we're looking at early 20s developing cervical cancer, ovarian cancer, breast cancer, and these female cancers all I shouldn't say all, but can lead to brain cancer. And when you wear a tampon, which most women shouldn't be wearing a tampon anyway, because it just stays in that area and doesn't go anywhere. The fluid stays in that area and doesn't go anywhere. It's a dark, moist environment. It gives it an opportunity to go back up into the body, into the system, into the blood, into the lymphatics, and spread anywhere it wants to. All that bacteria and all that carcinogen. So tampons are no good. If you're using them, don't use them anymore, period. But the pads and the tampons contain that fiber, which has a byproduct of dioxin. Why would you want to expose yourself to that? Why would we want to expose our younger girls to that? And our young girls are starting their periods at 8 and 9 years old. That's a whole nother subject. But, you know, I truly feel that the industry is mass producing meats and cheeses and milk to satisfy the population because we want things fast, easy, and efficient. But they're mass producing them with growth hormones, which is making our younger girls develop faster and starting their periods earlier. So we're exposing them at a very young age to this byproduct, which is very alarming, and it should concern all of you. So if there's a healthier alternative that is on the market now, it's not available at any drugstore or grocery store. It will only be available to the person that sent this video to you. But I encourage you all to look into it, research it, talk about it, learn about it, contact the person that's selling it, because it's a healthier alternative to our feminine hygiene. And we need this information in the hands of every woman and every young girl that's getting ready to start her period. And I'll show you what the pad looks like. It's a very thin pad, but it's 100% cotton. It does not contain dioxin. It does not contain viscose rayon. This is 100% cotton, and it has 8 layers. It's very absorbent. You can wear it up to 12 hours, so it's very cost effective. It doesn't eliminate them, but it can help ease cramping and bloating and that uncomfortable, icky feeling that you have each month. My daughter wears them. Her life has changed because she would literally be down for a day or two, just not feeling well, would sleep a lot, just painful. I mean, just miserable. But since I've put her on these pads, it's been a life changer for her. Life moves on. And every woman needs to know about this, and I'm happy to share it with you and everybody else. My mission, being a nurse, is to promote women's health and provide healthier alternatives, help each woman be the best that they can be, look good, feel good, and know good. And that's what I'm hoping this video will do for each and every one of you listening. If you're a man, share it with the woman that you love and care about. If you're a woman, man or woman, get with the person that shared this video with you and learn about these pads and get them in your hands, get them in your house. Don't use any other pads anymore. Use the Pure Essence pads because they will literally change your life and they will save your life. They'll keep you from being exposed to that byproduct dioxin, which is a carcinogen. Carcinogen is cancerous, and if you're exposed to it that many times, 12 to 17,000 or more over a course of your lifetime being on your period, it will eventually do something. So stay healthy, be healthy, and share healthy. Have a good day, and thanks for watching.